Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Grind with Mr. Chivalry, where I play some Master Chief Collection and talk about my week. And if you are live with me, you can sound off in the chat about your week, or if you're watching on YouTube, the VOD, then throw it in the comments and I'll reply. So let's get started here. Alright, so we got social, competitive, positive KD, style medals, which are always so random, objective, and it's 4 and 2A this week. We've got Spartan Ops this week. Cool. Alright, well let's settle into some Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary. Turn down my volume a little bit here. It's a little loud. Yeah, I always like to start off with some SWAT, so let's get some 2A and some 4 SWAT going. Honestly, those are probably my two favorites. Besides Halo 3, obviously. While we wait, I can kind of explain what this is. So every week I hop on MCC, the Master Chief Collection, and going for these gold challenges. Each week they refresh, so we've got weekly PvP, weekly PvE, and I've already got all the seasonal ones done, so I don't have to worry about those. So yeah, we're gonna start on PvP. When you finish these, it gives you the season point, and the season points can be used towards your season rewards, which looks like I'm over halfway on season 8, or you can spend them on the exchange, which I can't show you because that's on the main menu. So that's kind of the goal here. We're going for these gold challenges, which I've been doing every single week for a while now, and just decided why not kind of turn it into a little bit of a weekly stream, weekly show for everybody. So make sure I'm muted. I'm not talking to the game chat there. Yeah, I was trying to figure out something I could do for kind of a scheduled weekly thing, and figured, I'm already doing this every single week because I didn't start playing this game till 2019, even though I'm a huge Halo fan. So, yeah, figured why the heck not? Call it the weekly grind, get our weekly challenges, and also talk about, what happened this past week. So, hopefully I don't get my butt kicked. Oh, that's somebody going middle. There it is. First strike and a head case. That's 2 style medals right away. Style medals are always so bizarre to me. It's like, I don't know what qualifies. And obviously we just found out 2 of them, but couldn't tell me like top of my head. Like, I definitely did not kill that guy. Yeah, like it's always like earn spree medals or get multi-kills. Like that's obvious, but the objective medals are always super weird, and then the style medals are just so, they mean nothing to me. You guys destroying everybody. Yeah, if you join me, ooh. Oh, let's go. Triple kill, killing spree. If you join me on last week's episode, I didn't have my face cam thing going on. Excuse me. The first time I tried that was episode 2, and honestly I was very sad about the audio being weird, which I don't know if it's 100% fixed yet. I tried to put some filters on my Siren X, my Razer Siren X. Try to put some filters on it in Streamlabs to see if that would help. I think it's helped a little, but I'm not sure. Definitely let me know if you're watching live or later on. I mean, I'm sure I'll know by then, but give me some tips and tricks, because I am definitely like a noob, especially when it comes to Twitch itself. So yeah, I want it to be the best it can be, obviously. So Yeah, that's why I got a new microphone. I didn't get a new microphone for nothing. So, and I also just ordered a foam cover for it, which I probably should have gotten like immediately, but yeah. Looks like my wife is calling me, so I will be right back. Okay. I am back. I was like, you know, you managed to call me like 5 minutes into my stream 2 weeks in a row now. And she's like, I'm sorry. And I was like, it's just funny because I'm streaming like 2 hours later than I did the last 3 weeks. And then you somehow manage to still call me like 5 minutes into my stream. Like, I'm sorry. It's totally fine. She was like, I just wanted to talk to you about the new Samsung phone. Like, yeah, we can talk about that when you get home. Game over. Alright, got our stay positive. Which was nice because I wasn't really paying attention for like half that game. I feel like someone on my team really just carried us. We got our friendly fire, just +1. Well, you know what? I guess you can't see these with where I got my box, huh? I have to move myself up a little bit here. That's better next time. Still figuring out where the webcam should go. Like I said, this is only my second time. Oh, at 12 and 4, it's not bad at all. This is only my second time using a face cam, and the first time, I don't know, I felt like it made me like self-conscious or something. I don't know, but I felt more talkative on my episode 3 when I didn't have my cam. But like the reason I did that was because I was like short on time. I planned on having a shorter episode, and I didn't want to go through the whole process of like setting up my laptop downstairs because this is my living room. Like I'm not streaming at my desk like I think a lot of people do. So, yeah, I think last week for episode 3, I just kind of was, maybe I was a little freaked out about the webcam, but it's whatever, right? You just gotta pretend like it's not there, I guess. I also feel like it's weird because I'm like staring up because my TV's up here, and I even have the webcam like basically at the bottom of my television. But I still feel like you guys are looking at my nose. So I don't know if you can see, but that's my dog is right here. It's Winston. He's just hanging out. See if my chat is working. Oh, I don't think it's working. Refresh chat. Connecting to chat. Hi, Winston. It's like not popping up. That's okay. Not to worry. But yeah, so I know I talked about last time. The last 2 episodes have been shortened episodes. So I want to try and hit at least like 2 hours, so if anybody does want to pop in, they can. And we get like an hour of PvP, an hour of PvE. I can kind of split it up that way. But these last 2 episodes were a little bit shortened because I was watching my daughter, which was honestly such an amazing time because I really got to watch her develop. Honestly, I was like, she's 9 months old, right? So she's been like standing up and trying to climb on us. She started pointing at us. and it's just it's been, I honestly I miss her a lot, but I'd be lying if I said that I didn't need a break, you know,
Kill the
from
enemy
working
team to
two
score.
full-time jobs and also working two full-time jobs and watching her all from home. I mean, it'd be a lot for anybody, you know, so. Ooh, baby. Oh no. I'm on this game. Playing so much Infinite, like, I think the one thing that I like keep wanting to do but I don't even try it because I know I can't do it, but just something that I think about a lot is pinging. Like, I feel like nobody even does ping on Halo Infinite, but I am constantly pinging, especially with ranked and stuff like that. And SWAT, honestly, it helps so much in SWAT to be like, I see someone there, I can't reach them, and then maybe, you know, one of the other 3 people on your team can help. So that's just, it's just one of those things, especially with and then Halo 4. Whenever I play Halo 4, my brain just like thinks I can mantle. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously it's 343, but sorry, buddy, you got spawn killed. But yeah, that's another big thing where I'm like, Halo Infinite's kind of like ruined my brain when it comes to like game mechanics and gameplay and stuff like that. I think you can hide, bro. Come on, play the game. I'm having a crazy match. Killing Frenzy, let's go. Where was he? Oh, underneath me. 16 and their guy has 6. Oh boy. Oh. But yeah, it's been a really rewarding 2+ weeks. Like, honestly, it's been more than 2 weeks. And my wife's been home sometimes, which is nice. You know, like she gets her days off, but really those days are for her to get stuff done because she works. She's a manager, so, and I noticed that she wouldn't have talked about a Samsung phone. So she's a manager at Verizon, so she is like closing the store often and all this different stuff. So don't blame her for getting stuff done on her days off. So basically relieves me of like 50% of the stuff I've been doing for our daughter. So it's nice. Oh, don't you dare, bro. So yeah, I got to take a shower today and I'm feeling good. Playing some Halo. So I'm happy. And it gave me some time to set up the camera and everything, and honestly gave me some time to kind of push back when I wanted to start, because I was kind of basing it around like her feeding schedule and stuff like that, because I didn't want to be trying to stream when she needs to eat, you know, when she needs to wake up and stuff like that. So I think we're about to stay tactical these guys. Wow, yeah, big time I stayed positive. Let's see how positive I stayed. I'm just checking to see. Oh, let's see if we can see the challenges. But did I miss it? Golly, I should have paid attention. That's okay. I went 24 and 5. That is plus. 19. Not too shabby. We did get a Steaktacular. That's funny. I didn't know they had Steaktaculars, but I guess I just thought because the voice of God doesn't say anything about it that you just don't get it. But you do just kind of get a silent Steaktacular in this game. I'm gonna tweet out again that I'm on live. Yeah, my sister-in-law, my older sister-in-law had tested positive for COVID 2 weeks ago. And so she was not feeling good and all this different stuff. And it sucked, but the big thing was that we couldn't take, didn't even like fire. The big thing was that we couldn't take my daughter over to grandma's. She usually goes to grandma's. She was going like 4 times a week and would stay home whenever my wife had a day off. But then my wife took more of her, she got to like split her maternity leave. So she took the last 6 weeks of it during the holidays and during her birthday and whatnot. There we go. And so after that, I kind of was like, I think I could, you know, watch her more often than just 1 day a week. But then it was funny because, well, not funny because my sister got COVID, but Killing Frenzy. We've got 2 frenzies in 2 games, folks. But yeah, it was kind of funny that I was like, oh, I can watch her more often. And then that turned into watching her full time for 2 weeks while working and trying to like, this is like my 4th week of my new like content schedule. So I had a lot of stuff I was trying to do, and it's just nice to have today to kind of just, you know, center myself and relax and take a long shower and just not worry about how long my stream has to be and like all this different stuff. And I do think the microphone's a little bit better, but definitely let me know in the chat if it's still awful, because I watched back my episode 2 and I was so mad because I just got this mic and I was like, that kind of sucks. Like I was really hoping I could just use it and it wouldn't suck. So definitely let me know what you think about the face cam and the microphone, please, because I'm still trying to get those to be the best they can be. That's all I really care about when it comes to these streams is, you know, having everything as high quality as it can be and just making sure everybody in the chat's having a good time. People on YouTube watching the VOD are having a good time watching. So, but yeah, if you're watching live, make sure to, you know, sound off in the chat. How's your week been? What's been going on with you? I was just talking about today's my first day off, watching my daughter in the last, you know, 2.5 weeks almost. So, just let me know what's going on with you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, he got me from the side. I don't think this team is happy with me right now. I just went on a frenzy earlier. Oh. Disagree. I disagree.
5 kills.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I just looked at the stream. You can see that gold progress box. Okay. So this is basically the lowest that my camera can go.
Next kill wins.
Oh boy, where are they? Oh, stayed positive. That's good. And we finished our social wins, so that's nice. And we need 4 more Halo 2A and Halo 4 wins, so that's fun. Last week was definitely, I would consider like my favorite week of the month because Griffball week, but I don't know. Halo 4 and 2A week plus SWAT every single week, like this might be my favorite week just for the SWAT aspect of it. We went plus 11, so not as good as last game. We went plus 19 last game. Going positive is going positive, so. Got my diet Lipton green tea here. Been slightly addicted to those recently. Because, I mean, we're trying to be healthier. My wife's pretty strict on her diet right now. And I'd say I'm like trying to be, but I've been in this stage for like the last couple weeks of eating all the stuff in the house that she can't have so we can kind of get rid of it and then not buy anymore. So, but yeah, this is, I don't even really like tea. I'm not a tea guy at all. I love coffee, which I didn't like coffee for a long time either.
Kill the enemy
But,
team to score.
I don't know what it is about these green teas, but they're really nice. They're like a nice kind of substitute for soda. And it's funny because my older brother Andrew, he used to chug these Lipton green teas. Oh my god, no! My teammate scared me.
Suicide.
But my brother used to like chug these things, so it's funny that they're like in the house again. Because they weren't for a long time. I kind of didn't like them. But you know this, bro.
Gain the lead.
Alright.
Gain the lead.
Let's get in our groove, Mr. Chivalry. Let's get in our groove. There's a guy right there. See, if I had infinite, I would ping him. And then Mr. Baltrop or whoever's above me would be able to know. Oh, there's a guy over there. One thing I keep finding myself wanting to do. Where is everybody? Do love the Halo 2 BR. Oh, come on. Where even were they? Oh, come on. We're all in here, guys. This is not a good plan. Right there. Below us, or where are they? Are you kidding me? There we go. There we go. I feel like I haven't seen anybody. Like, that killing spree took me way longer than I was hoping. Oh, then he's behind me. I can hear this grab whip as they come up. I think that's a big thing people don't think about. When it comes to SWAT, it's like the audio cues. Especially on that Halo 4 map that we played at the beginning, like, you can hear the grab lift all the time. So, like, the second you hear it, just aim there and you'll get the kill. Like, it's pretty much flawless. You guys AFK. not the bad thing about SWAT, and I think one of the big reasons I've been struggling with Halo Infinite SWAT is like knowing all the little like nooks and crannies of a map, like where someone will be able to see you, where people are going to spawn like that, where you'll be able to see people and they don't know. Like that's sort of the thing I think I'm struggling with the most.
Game over. Victory.
There we go. One more positive KD match and we'll be happy. And 3 more 2A and positive 10 that match, which is worse than last match, but hey, positive, right? So I know I was talking about, oh, I don't have to worry about when the stream will start, but I think another reason why I started kind of late today, other than the fact that it would be nice for people to actually like watch me live, because I know a lot of people are busy during the day, they're working, etc., etc. So that would be nice, but like this is the time I'm free. Going back to the whole point of like trying to figure out a consistent schedule I can have every single week, given being a new dad, new homeowner, and a full-time job and a part-time job. So this is the time that I'm free, which is unfortunate because I feel like a lot of people can't watch live. But that's okay. That's why I put it on YouTube, the pod. So another big reason why I kind of pushed it back today was I have been like backing up and kind of archiving all of my stuff from the 2 laptops that have just been sitting in my desk for years. One of them I had during middle school and high school, and another one I got during college. So that's been very interesting, of just like looking back through old documents and stuff like that, old assignments, and just making sure I'd get all of it off there and then resetting it. But I was supposed to meet this guy from Facebook Marketplace at IKEA to, you know, sell him these 2 laptops for parts, and I only had one of them on Facebook Marketplace. And then he kind of lowballed me, and I was like, you know, whatever. I was kind of gonna just get rid of these anyways if I didn't find a buyer. So then I was like, well, what if I give you, you know, 2 laptops for the original price I asked for? Because honestly, at this point, I just want to get them out of the house. They're old. One of them is like completely busted. So, but then I had to reset that one. Like I hadn't reset it yet, like factory settings. So I was just kind of sitting there waiting for it to slowly inch up to 100% all morning. So that was kind of a fun adventure this morning of just like messaging this guy back and forth. Hey, can you just wait a little longer? I'm at like 93%. And then like the time constraint of like my lunch is about to end. I have to drive 10 minutes to get there. So that was fun. But I think the reason that I like been in the mood of like cleaning out stuff and like getting rid of old stuff was I was at my mom's, and she had asked me to come by so she could see the baby and hang out with my wife. But really the ulterior motive was to get me to go through some of the stuff, like sitting there from my childhood, like high school, middle school stuff, before I moved into the dorms in college. And that was very nostalgic, because my wife's like, I can't believe you're going through all this stuff. Like, I would have just thrown it away. I was like, I know that's how you are, but I'm like overly nostalgic for things that don't matter to anyone except me. So I had to look at each individual paper, make sure I wasn't going to miss it in 20 years when I look at it in a box. So, oh goodness, that was scary. So yeah, that was kind of very nostalgic. I threw a lot of stuff away, and I didn't throw a lot of stuff away, but kind of going through all those papers, so we came back to our house, and the next day I started going through all this paperwork from like our apartments and stuff like that, because we just moved into our first home a year and a half ago-ish, right after we got married. So there's all this stuff from the apartments that we just like never went through, just like mail piled up, just not important stuff. So I went from clearing out my mom's house to clearing out my house, and then my brain was like, you know what would be even better than physical stuff? Let's do a digital cleanup and like look through all my digital stuff. So I've had this laptop sitting on my desk next to the laptops I actually use. Just been sitting there with the charging cable plugged in, and finally got it like plugged into one of my monitors, because it does not open. Like, that is the thing that's wrong with it, is it just doesn't open. Because and this is kind of funny, so I was playing Dungeons and Dragons in college with this laptop. It was a touchscreen laptop, so I often, like during class, I would put like my notebook and stuff on top so I could still write on where the keyboard is, and I would just turn the keyboard off because I could use it as a tablet, basically. And so I was doing this during Dungeons and Dragons, and we had these little pencils, like, you know, the little pencils that don't have an eraser. Wow, we 2-to-1 them. Alright, we gotta stay positive, that's nice. So I had one of these little golf pencils, and it ended up going in like the little crack right here in the hinge, and I started freaking out because I couldn't get it out, and it ultimately went all the way through the hinge into like the backside of the laptop. So this pencil went all the way through my laptop, and from that point on it was just forever broken. +5, not too shabby. Got another spectacular. So that one doesn't open, so I finally got it hooked up to like one of my monitors upstairs. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I've got all these different screens. So I was like, I was working on work in one computer, and then I had like my YouTube stuff pulled up on 2 monitors, and then I had my laptop closed on this other monitor. And it was good though. It was nice to go through a lot of college stuff for me. My wife's like master's program stuff was all in there, because after it broke, we still used it. We just like put a TV on top of it and plugged a keyboard and mouse and all this stuff into it. So it was basically like a shitty PC for a while there, that we just could never open as an actual laptop, which sucked because it was touchscreen. So, but yeah, so went through all that, got all my wife's like master's school stuff off of there, which she had cluttered the whole desktop with icons. I don't want to talk about that, but I got all my high school stuff off of there. But then I started like looking at my storage, because I have like a 4 TB hard drive. It's where I put all my Mr. Chivalry, like YouTube stuff and Twitter stuff, but it's also got all of my digital comics, got all of my Doctor Who, like everything on it. And so I was like, oh, let's put this on my 1 TB drive. And I opened that. That thing is literally got like 500 megabytes left of space. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing with all this stuff? So it made me kind of want to take my 1 TB drive, put all that stuff onto the 4 TB, and then take the 1 TB drive, reformat it for my Series X, and for like flips and stuff, and then just get a bigger storage solution. Because like my Series X has an 8 TB storage on it. My Series X has better storage than like my laptop, so that's kind of like insane to me when I actually think about it. So I'm thinking about getting like a better storage solution for my laptop. And ultimately, I sold both of those old laptops today for parts, and that's going to be the first, you know, bit. It's kind of like the initial investment in me wanting to build my very first PC, which I've never built a PC. It's a huge blind spot for me in terms of gaming, but also in terms of my work, because I'm a cybersecurity engineer. So I think this will be a big win on like multiple fronts for me. It'll teach me more about how computers work. It'll teach me like the hardware aspects of a lot of stuff and some software stuff, which ultimately that's going to help me in my career. So that's good. I'm also really taxing my laptop, my Spectre, my HP Spectre, with all these different YouTube like video editing tasks, both for myself and also for my part-time job. I do video editing. They have a big conference coming up, so I've been like, as we finish style browser. So I've been I've been doing a lot of like video editing work for them to try and get people hyped for this conference in this summer. So not only my personal stuff, but my work stuff is being affected by the poor performance of my laptop. You know, DaVinci will crash 4 times when I'm trying to edit this one video. It's a 1.5-minute video, so that's also an aspect of to it, that it'll help me get work done, stuff for my part-time job, the audio engineer company. So, but then obviously, I mean, the big thing is, it'll be like a gaming PC in addition to a work PC. So I'm just really excited on a lot of different fronts for a lot of different reasons. So getting rid of these 2 laptops is kind of the first push to say I'm done with these, get them out of my house, make some physical space on my desk, you know, for the PC case, because obviously that's the first step. So that's the plan from here on out. Is I do want to make a PC for various reasons. I want to build my very first PC. I'm going to be building it at a snail's pace because I know obviously like GPUs and whatnot, or chip shortage and all this different stuff. Not the ideal time to build one, but that it's just something that I've like came to the realization that I do want to do it. So slowly going to be starting the process. And it's my golden birthday this year, as my wife likes to say. So I like messaged my dad and was like, hey, can you like give me something for my birthday that's like really nice. So hopefully he helps me in that regard. I asked for like a capture card or the PC case that I'm wanting, or I also asked for the Xbox 20th anniversary controller, because that thing is just beautiful. I'm using the Aqua Shift right now, which is the other Series X controller that's got the rubber grips on it. So, but I just think the 20th anniversary just looks sexy. It looks great. So those are the kind of things I asked for him. But there's other stuff on my list too. Like I want a yellow Kyber crystal for my lightsaber, because we went to Galaxy's Edge this Christmas and I'd never been, and it was awesome. So yeah, and I also asked for like a Halo book or Halo novel. So a lot of stuff coming up. That is this month. It's kind of crazy to think that my birthday is coming up. I feel like COVID and lockdown, like time just doesn't exist anymore. Everything meshes together. It feels like I just started this initiative for like my content creation to be pushed out. You know, like my Monday, Wednesday, Friday clips. It feels like I just started that last week, but this is the 4th week for that. And maybe that's just because I haven't been super prepared with it, and I should start editing things more than, you know, the day of. I should give myself some time, but I don't know. It just feels like everything's so pushed together nowadays, especially with me. I mean, I work from home, my full-time job. I work from home, my part-time job. I was watching my daughter from home, not taking her anywhere, and I am starting all this content creation stuff from home. So like a lot of my days run together, which is kind of sad, but at the same time it's nice to be home. I love our house. We just got this house, like I was saying, so yeah, it's not too bad. There's definitely days where you start to go crazy, but other than that, I think I'm fine, and I'm happy to be home. And I honestly hope I never have to go back to the office for my full-time cybersecurity job, because that would be annoying to have to leave the house. I wouldn't be able to watch my daughter as often, so Wins all around. Okay, we need one more. Let's play one more game in 4 and 2A, and then we're gonna switch over to some PvE. Let's see. Plus 10. Not too shabby. Top of my team. That's what I like to see. Let's just check and see where we're at. Yeah, objective medals. This one always drives me nuts. Because nothing is consistent across different games. Alright, we're loaded in, so that's good.
Swat. Eliminate the enemy team. Lost the lead.
Oh, we got me. People that are good with DMRs are menace. Because I'm definitely a BR guy. I've been a BR guy for as long as I can remember. And I'm not a fan of the DMR. It's better in this game than Reach, but still I don't like it, so. But it's funny I say that. I think my last stream I said that, and then I picked it up and I got like a killing spree with it, so. I guess, because I don't like something, it doesn't mean I'm horrible with it, but it does mean that people that are good with it just wreck me. This is going to be my last game of PvP, and I'm going to get destroyed. Oh! Come on. I feel like this map is like too flop. They remastered it for this game, and it's like too wide. There we go. Can I get some freaking kills now? Thank you. Good job. Oh! Okay. We got this. I'm going positive every game. It's okay if I go negative a game. It's not the end of the world. Except it kind of is for me, but you know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Golly. Yeah, these guys are good. These folks are good. And yes, that is something about me, as I say golly. Unironically say golly. Trust this area. I think someone's gonna sneak up on me. Yeah, now I really feel like someone's gonna sneak up on me. No, Tyler! Ah! Oh my goodness. Losing my mind. Okay, we're gonna do the unthinkable. We're gonna switch to DMR. Let's see if we do somehow do better. Just die instantly. Screw you, Tyler. You're driving me nuts. Oh. Man. There's definitely some maps I feel the DMR is a better option, but I don't think I'm good enough with it to like commit to that. But I mean, this is not one of those maps. I usually feel pretty good about using a BR on this map. Nice head case. Guys, no skins on his guns. Oh! There we go. Maybe I do switch to a DMR permanently after this game. Doubt it, but you know. Oh. They're downstairs. I'm downstairs. Oh my gosh, that switch time is so freaking slow. No. Gotcha. Where are they? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh no, don't fall off! Wow. Very bad game for me. But that's okay. It was our last one for PvP. Make sure that my face cam looks okay. Watching the challenges, because that's literally the entire point of this. Alright. -2. There's our negative match. That's okay. That's okay. Good job, Styler. We're going to switch over some Halo 4 Spartan Ops, because it's the only thing in this game that I have not beaten on normal. And it's frustrating that they don't tell you what you've finished, which I wish they would like fix that, but I doubt that's ever gonna get fixed. I know I'm at least on episode 9, but let me check really quick, because last time that we played some Halo 4 Spartan Ops, I ended up replaying at least one of the missions. I think it was multiple, honestly. I finished all of episode 9, so we're gonna start episode 10, and honestly, we've got time. Let's just finish it. Let's play all 5 missions. Yeah, episode 10, 5 chapters. Let's see if we can just blow through this and finish it and get my last achievement for this. Would have been your daddy. Got birthday party. Yep. Normal. Cool, cool, cool. Let's check really quick and see. Oh no. I wanted to check the challenges. Doi. We're gonna check our other challenges really quick. That's Halo 3. This is 4 missions on normal, which will get done. Alright, heavy enemies, so this will be like knights and hunters plus vehicles, so that's nice. And then close range, so we need like melee, shotgun, grav hammer, mauler. And then yeah, Halo 4, so should be able to knock a lot of these out. One thing about these Spartan Ops is you cannot skip. It's so frustrating.
I'm gonna be in the heart of a storm real soon if Crimson and Majestic don't succeed. So yeah, I'm nervous.
Alright. So oh, there's a hunter right there. Nice thing about Spartan Ops though is you just die over and over, which would be a reason to play it on legendary, but I don't have the patience for that. Come on! No, did that not count as my? I'm gonna be so mad if they just took it from me. Okay. And then I gotta melee people, even though I should like shoot them in the head. Gotta get that cuddle up challenge done. So the DMR and the BR. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, heavy metal goes up with these hunters, so that's where we're focused on them first. There's a way to cheese these if you just do firefight. I know that, but I mean, we also need to finish Halo 4 missions, and like I said, episode 10 is the last episode I need for the achievements, so might as well just try and get everything done while we're in Spartan Ops. Spartan Ops is a pretty good way to cheese this stuff anyways, so yeah, this might be my favorite week just in terms of like efficiency. Like, I know I can get many challenges done if I just play SWAT and play Spartan Ops. Like, Halo 4, Halo 2A week is pretty fun. And Halo 2A is just a fun experience. Like, I definitely prefer 2A over 2 in terms of multiplayer and ops and the campaign ops. Like, I think they did a really good job on the remaster. So, let's try and get it. Oh my gosh. Reload. Pinpoints there, which is every single week you have pinpoint, which is headshots, but it's blue. So we're definitely wanting to try and get cuddle up first. If possible.
You've reached the coordinates. Dr. Glassman, you online? I'm here, yes. Crimson's where you said they should be. And all they found is a big rock. The artifact is inside that rock wall.
And I know I've been to this location. See, that's the thing about Spartan Ops that's don't love. That they reuse maps so frequently that I'm like, is this a mission that I have done before, or is this just deja vu because you're using the same map over and over and over? Forerunner weapons is a blue challenge.
Crimson, drop pods in the sky.
Okay, drop pods in the sky. We got 7 out of 75 to cuddle up. Some of these guys are too scary to do that for, like the jackals with the snipers. Yeah, we're going for the gold challenges, but if we can get some blue ones every now and then, I'm not gonna avoid it. You know? Oh, we've got to do Forerunner weapons. Why the hell not? Like if I see a what you call it, like the Forerunner shotgun or big old blast weapon or something, I'm obviously gonna pick that up. Even the light rifle, like that helps me with pinpoint as well. Because the blue stuff gives you XP. It's like, I'm not gonna say no to XP, but I'm obviously more concerned with my season points because I'm so far behind on the seasons. I can show really quick. I know I showed last week. Oh no, I can't show. I have to wait till we get back to it.
I was thinking something more along the lines of air support. Miller, there is anti-air station near Crimson's position. Get a pilot on station. The corridor will be clear shortly. Crimson, move in on the anti-air. Find a way to bring it down.
Okay, I will. I think I'll pick up a carbine because I'm like almost out of ammo. That's good. I do miss the carbine and Infinite a little bit, but I like the new rifle, the Stalker rifle that they put in. I think it's good. Not too mad. Oh boy. Come on. Give me that melee kill. There we go. See, these snipers I'm obviously not gonna try and melee these guys. These damn shields, I swear.
To be shielded. I bet you want an idea for how to bring them down. Wouldn't mind one. Me either. Give me a second here.
There's so many fewer
Pod incoming.
Makes me wonder if I should just use my. Oh no.
Set up those shields. Forgot to change the default remote deactivation code. If I broadcast that, boom, no more shields.
apologize if you can hear my dog eating in the background. He eats at random ass times.
They do not. Sending Crimson some big guns right now.
Wow, that did like no damage.
Shoot it till it breaks.
Wow. Oh, I've got a bunch of new rod gun options. That's just frustrating that it's 3 rockets. I don't think I've ever played episode 10. I feel like I stopped like after the first set. Didn't they release the first 5 episodes and then the next 5 were like crazy? I think either that or they released them each week and I just kind of fell off after episode 5.
Roland, shield's still up. Working on it. Reinforcements. Take him out.
Come on, everybody. Let me melee you. Oh. Oh my goodness. Come on. This is a great level for the heavy metal challenge. Honestly.
Success. Shield down. Get that last one, Crimson. Guns down. Excellent, Crimson. Fall back to the harvester.
All back.
Covenant drop pod.
Interesting if they had like intel on these missions too. I don't know if that is a thing or not, but it'd be nice to have like little collectibles and stuff to do each week when new ones come out. Surprised I haven't died yet, knock on wood. I feel like right there I thought I could drift or slide. So I just crouched. Infinite's ruining my brain for these games. Okay, 21 out of 75, not too shabby. The sprint in Halo 4 is so messed up too. I don't know if it's something new with like the 120 update they did for like when Series X came out, but every time I sprint it's like jumpy. It's like, whoo! There's no like fluidity to the movement. Just like fine, this game is old, so I'm like mad about it. But it's kind of funny. It just cut out real fast. Come here, buddy. Whoa, he just did like a fake. Oh, I just shot the plasma. But that jackal just like did a front flip, like one of the fakest front flips ever. Oh man. There's my doggy. Down at my feet. Good boy eating your food, Bubba. Alright, I think we're done.
Dalton, air corridor is clear. Dalton to Lieutenant Murphy. You've got a green light. Affirmative, Infinity.
I've 100% been here before. But I don't think I played this mission. Hey, what's going on? Oh, are you gonna blow this up? Really? Are we done?
Crimson, get inside the harvester and let's see what we've got to work with.
Yes, sir, Miller, sir. These Spartan Ops missions kind of remind me. I was watching a YouTube video, and one of the comments said that it would be cool that if, when they did co-op for Infinite, if they had like player 1 was still Master Chief, similar to Halo 3, how like player 1 is still Master Chief, but the other people are the Arbiter. Wow, I finally got it. The Arbiter and then like 2 random elites. It'd be cool if you could be your multiplayer Spartan. Like the first player is still Master Chief, and then the other, 2, 3, 4 players are their multiplayer Spartans. Since like the multiplayer does have a big story with it, like all free-to-play games with seasons have to have like this overarching story now. It would be cool if they did somehow tie it back to through the campaign in some way. That would be really nice. Because it does feel like it takes place like after the campaign. I don't want to spoil too much, but there's not really that many Spartans in the campaign. And like that trailer is kind of like, oh, we're starting something new, you know, we're trying to start a new initiative, new Spartans, all this stuff. So that would be cool if it was like, okay, it's post-campaign now, multiplayer's canon, and that's kind of the co-op campaign is multiplayer Spartans. Oh my goodness. I mean, at least my kill death is 50 to 1, so it's not horrible. 35 for 75, halfway on pinpoint. It's like the easiest one every single week.
Free the science team.
I haven't played some MCC this morning because I knew that the challenges were going to reset. I didn't get to play much of it this week, so. I was trying to wrap up my ODST missions and some sniping kills and whatnot. I love me some ODST, but I don't know what happened last week. I just was not feeling MCC, which I think is fine because I've played non-stop for like 7 months now, and I started playing in like 2019, so it's okay to like take a freaking break sometimes. But
They were trying to make us fix the harvester, but the power
it's just
supply
funny
is
that
destroyed.
it was Griffball
There's
week,
nothing
like
we could do.
the best
Doctor,
week.
we're going to get you a
I was
ride
like, I'm
out of
taking a
here.
break.
Sit tight. Crimson,
Can
check
wait
the power
3 more
supply.
weeks now for Griffball. Okay.
That doesn't look good. Roland, where the hell are we gonna find a Covenant Harvester power supply? I think I know, but it's not close. What do you
Of
have in
course
mind?
not. It's
Can
4
Crimson
episodes,
get a ride?
4 chapters
Bet they
away
can.
from here.
Spartans, move to the evac zone.
I like the thruster in this, but once you start using infinite thruster, it's like, ooh. No.
Load up. Let's move, Crimson. Roland, tell me more about what we're chasing after.
So we should get a, yep, 2 out of 8 progress for Narrative Navigator. That's based on difficulty, so normal gives you 2 progress. Change of scenery would be, I assume Halo 4 and 2A. Or in 2. I don't think it matters, 2A. Alright. Episode 10, Chapter 2. Normal. Yeah, it does not save your progress. It's very frustrating. So I have to keep it in my little notes app on my phone. Which I think is what I messed up on last time, where I was like, I've definitely played this before. Chapter 1 complete. Alright. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Infinite Co-op. That'd be cool if they did something like that. I'm also looking forward to Infinite DLCs. Like I said before, I finished the campaign on normal. I did a speed run on easy. I didn't use any exploits. I just wanted to see what's the fastest I could finish it, and I did it under 4 hours. So I definitely got the achievement for under 8 hours. And now I'm working on heroic. I hadn't played for a couple weeks because I am so focused on MCC, and I'm playing these campaigns all the time for the PvE weeklies. I got the Ultimate Challenge in Infinite the last 3 weeks, because I think it was like Cyber Showdown, then Tenrai, so the last 3 weeks I was pretty focused on the Infinite multiplayer and MCC stuff, so once I finished Tenrai though, I was like, let's play some campaign. Like, I was really in the mood for a campaign. The Ultimate Challenge was giving me grief, so I decided, let's play some campaign. So I had to change some of my controls back, which, because I map my controls for multiplayer on Infinite, which is nice that you can do full map, but the problem that I ran into is that, like, because I switched right on the D-pad to drop weapon, because if you drop the weapon, it's it's way faster than swapping weapons, so that's kind of the meta for Infinite. So I have it mapped to right on the D-pad because you can't switch equipment in multiplayer, right? So that was kind of my thinking, but the problem is if you change the controls for change equipment, you literally cannot change them back. Like, you can't. Because, like, you can say, oh, press right on the D-pad to change equipment, but then to select, what would it be? Change equipment. So, to select grapple shot, you'd have to press D-pad again, right on the D-pad, but you can't put that in. Like, you can't say right on the D-pad, right on the D-pad. It only lets you do one button. So you have to restore defaults, which means you have to reset your sensitivity, your acceleration, your dead zones, your control scheme gets defaulted again. So it's probably my biggest annoyance right now is like when I switch between campaign and multiplayer for Halo Infinite, I have to completely remap again. And I have now taken a picture and like put it on my phone of what my sensitivity is, what my dead zones are. It's very frustrating. So honestly, I am obsessed with Halo Infinite, and I didn't notice this until I started playing campaign again, trying to work on my heroic 100% playthrough. But I really think it just needs a multiplayer and campaign controls to be separate. That's kind of my big thing on it. And that, in addition to the get out there, dude. I really would like the enemy ally UI colors to be separate as well, because for like they released, oh, I'm thinking of an invisible guy. Oh, maybe not. So they released the multiplayer beta like a month before, not a month, but you know, like 3 weeks or so before the official launch date. So I've had, you know, very specific colors for enemies. I had purple for enemies, so I was kind of thinking like, oh, purple like Covenant, and then I had green for allies, like bright green, and then I had gold for fire team. But when the campaign came out, it like put those same colors in campaign, and it felt so wrong. Like I aimed at a grunt, literally the first level when you're on the ship, the Infinity. And I aimed at a grunt, and I was like, this looks so wrong that it's purple. Especially knowing that it's the Banish now, and the Banish are like red instead of purple. So I switched my control, or my my colors for the enemies to red, which just made me sad, because I got used to them being purple in multiplayer. So I wish that was separate too. Like, they need to have separate controls, and basically everything, I think, for multiplayer and campaign. That's just kind of my thoughts on it. I love the game. I don't have almost any other complaints. Like, there's obviously stuff that needs to be fixed and optimized. Work on the netcode, work on like desync, all this different stuff. But like, as a whole, the game is fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite Halo games I ever played. I love the campaign. I've loved the multiplayer since, you know, Tech Preview 1. I was invited to all the Tech Previews. So that's not what I'm complaining about here. This is more of a nitpick where I'm like, hey, I want to play both of your game modes without having to remap everything. Which is like, you know, that's kind of a compliment to say, hey, I'm so obsessed with your game, I'm trying to play it, but it's making it harder to play the game. So that would be my biggest gaming annoyance right now. Okay, you Jackal.
This way's shut. Hang on a second, Crimson. I'll find you an alternate route.
Yeah, if you want to see, I've been putting out I made a new playlist, new series on my YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out all these different, like, avenues for content. I've got my Monday, Wednesday, Friday shorts, which are like under a minute. And those go on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Just funny or cool gameplay clips that I do. So every Monday there's a new PlayStation clip, every Wednesday a new Xbox clip, and every Friday a new Nintendo Switch. Well, really just Nintendo, but mostly Switch clips. These are the good from the heavy metal. So that's kind of like a weekly initiative. Like I want to have 3 new clips out every week. I was kind of mentioning it earlier. But let's see what Gunny has. So, but in addition to that, I've been thinking of other stuff. I've got my weekly live stream now, the weekly grind, which you're watching right now, and that goes on live on Wednesdays on Twitch, and then it goes on the VOD goes on YouTube on Thursdays, so that kind of fills that gap in. Recently, at the conclusion of the Cyber Showdown event, I had so many, like, in my opinion, awesome clips from attrition. Like, it made me, like, I felt like I was doing better than usual just because of this attrition game mode. So I made a compilation video. I made a new series called Mr. Chivalry's Best Ofs. So if you do like Halo Infinite and you've been having fun with it like I have, go check out my Best Ofs compilations. I just put out a second video for Tenrai Week 3. And these are out on Tuesdays, because Tuesday is when the Infinite week resets. So I kind of compile everything Monday night, and it's ready by Tuesday. So it's still kind of timely, but it's also, you know, at the end of the week, because I need to make some cool plays and stuff to show in there. So go check out on my YouTube. That's only on YouTube, not Twitch or TikTok or blah blah blah. But definitely give it a look, see what you can see. I might, you know, put a little thing here or there on YouTube so you can see, like, pops up and shows you. So definitely go check that out though if you're having fun with it, because I've had fun making those. It's pretty simple to, you know, just play the game and take clips, and then, you know, it takes a couple hours to compile them and edit the video. So that's been fun too. So that's kind of filling my week. I got the Monday clip, the Tuesday best of, Wednesday Xbox clip, then the Thursday weekly grind VOD, and then the Friday Nintendo clips. So that's been nice. But I'm still thinking of new stuff. I teased last week that I've been talking with one of my good friends just about a new project that I want to try and do. I don't really want to talk about it too much because I feel like it'll jinx it, but it's something I'm very excited about. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. So I do hope it comes to fruition. We've been kind of brainstorming ideas on how to accomplish it. So yeah, I'm not done. I'm still coming up with new ideas. There's a new stream I'd like to start doing that instead of just putting the whole VOD on YouTube, I would use the stream to cut up clips. So I put that on YouTube as sort of like a let's play. I don't know how to get branded. So that's something I've also been thinking about too, is a new like let's play series. So if you're interested in that, let me know like what sort of games you'd be interested in. I know my brother Shiv, Nickel Shiv on Twitter, and I think on YouTube as well. He's an artist, but he commented on one of my videos, hey, you should do like Outer Worlds walkthroughs, which I think could be pretty cool. Especially since it's a game that I've 100% the achievements. So, and that's something for me. I'm a big achievement hunter, but I also feel like achievement walkthroughs are a flooded market, so it's not something I really think even makes sense to do. But it'd be nice because I don't have to worry like, oh, I'm like not getting this achievement or I'm missing that achievement. No, I'm 100%. So I think Outer Worlds would be fun. The Gunk is one that I just personally would like to play. And I think that would be fun to just have a game that's like solely dedicated to, you know, I only play this game on stream, and therefore all of the gameplay for that game is captured, you know what I mean? And I don't have to worry about, you know, Halo Infinite, I don't really like doing that. I just take the clips and then I can compile them. But if I say I'm only playing the Gunk every Monday or whatever it is on stream, kind of like dedicates that game to that idea of a let's play. So that's just something I've been thinking about too. So that's another, I'm not committing to it. I mean, especially with COVID and all this stuff, and I had to watch my daughter again. I'm a busy man. So, but that's also kind of why I kept my YouTube banner that I made vague, where it just says new videos every week. Like, I have to schedule it in my mind, but I don't want to commit to the schedule. I'm busy, and it's kind of scary to commit to it like that. So, inside my head, I'm committing to it, but in terms of, like committing to it to all y'all,
Does this stuff make any sense to you?
I don't know about that.
The only way to open the door is to cause the circuit holding it shut to overload.
I just want to stay true to what I said, which is new videos every week. Which right now, I'm happy with the shorts. Did he just teleport me? That's never happened. Did I die? I think he killed me. And it just like skipped my death animation. Getting my heavy metal and my cuddle up wings by meleeing these guys to death. Oh! You jerk. Really? Wow. What a dude. I don't care. Speaking of my schedule and all this different stuff, if you are watching me live right now, check out my on TikTok, Instagram. I got my new Wednesday Xbox clip is up. It is me playing Hades, one of my favorite games of all time, and possibly my favorite game that I played last year. And a clip of me beating Charon. And if you played that game and you've played against Charon, you know that he's like harder to beat than Hades himself. So, how am I supposed to get over there? Shatters. Scatter shot counts when we cuddle up, so I'm trying to get, and it counts towards the blue Forerunner one. That's why I'm using Forerunner weapons. How do I get over there? Five more for cuddle up. Four more. Yeah, one thing I love about Master Chief Collection is it does have all this grindy stuff every week, which is, you know, kind of to be expected with the game so huge as 700 achievements, 7,000 gamer score. Alright, we got cuddle up. That's nice. Heavy metal next. Means I can kill these guys any way I need to. But it's nice how, wow, that was a nice little segment there. But it's nice having so much to do. Like, just check, I've got 366 achievements out of 700. So when I realized how the seasons worked and how the weekly challenges and stuff worked, like season 5 of this game, I didn't even like say, I think most people would say like, oh, I want to beat all of the games before Infinite comes out, and then they would play through in order, right? But for me, back when I started playing this game in 2019, and I started to understand, because season 4 I did not understand, like, how do I get season points how do I progress through the season? I didn't get it. And then I started to understand it, and I actually really like the way you progress through this game, and I would hope that they do something similar with Infinite eventually, like having the overarching military XP plus like a season progress sort of thing. That would be nice. But once I started figuring it out, I started making my way through the campaigns strictly based on what the PvE challenges were that week. So it'd be like this week it's play Halo 2 and Halo 4, or no, it's play Halo 3 and Halo 4 campaign missions or Spartan Ops. So I said, so that's kind of what I'm doing now. It's like, you know, I beat all these other campaigns, so let's do Halo 4 Spartan Ops. Perfect. And I'll actually make my progress and get my achievements in. But that's what I did for the longest time was, what's the week? Okay, I got like 4 missions left in Halo 3. So let's do Halo 3 this week, stuff like that. Oh, I meleeed you. Disagree. So that is one thing I love about this game is it's giving me so many reasons to replay the same games over and over and over every week. It switches what game it is every week. Play this game online, play this game PvE. And then I just look into it and say, okay, I'll do that. Looks like I need, you know, this achievement, this achievement, this achievement. Like, not too long ago, it was Halo CE and Halo Reach, which usually is not a very fun week for me because I don't love those two games. But when it comes to those games, like, I just looked at the walkthrough for MCC, and there's like all these achievements that I still needed for Halo CE. And then I ended up for 2 days straight just kind of grinding out and getting every single achievement I could on normal difficulty. So I think all I have left with CE now is par times and par scores. Like literally that's all I have left, and the lasso run. That's it. So it's nice because then next time it's gonna say, okay, play Halo CE or Halo Reach, and I can do the same thing with Reach. It's like, okay, I beat the game on normal, now let's go through and get all the miscellaneous Easter egg weird achievements that I can get on normal, and then we'll start like upping the difficulty, play lasso, do all these par runs and par score runs. So I love how much there is to do in this game. It's one of the best things about this game. It's my personal reason why it's my favorite Halo game. It's just there's so much to do, and there's so many different game modes. And if you're bored of one game mode, you can switch to another. You can do firefight, you can do forge, you can do campaign. And not only that, but you've got 4 different forges to choose from. You've got 2 different firefights to choose from. And they just updated ODST Firefight. A game that's like, when did it come out? 2009? The game is so dang old. I love this game. Big, big, big fan. One second. Those just made a weird noise. Go, binary rifle this bitch. Nice. We're still working on heavy metal, right? We haven't got all of them yet. Yeah, we still need 12 more.
Crimson, there's your way through to Apex. We need that power supply.
Yeah, I'm checking something at work really quick. Oh, nice, we finished it up. All right. That was chapter 2. Let's work on episode 10, chapter 3. Seize the power. So we've only got 3 more chapters left before we finish this episode. So hopefully we can get that done in the next 30 minutes or so, and then that could be a good conclusion to the stream. Well, we I will have beaten everything in this game on normal difficulty. A game that came out in 2014,
Miller,
and then I
Crimson's
did
heading
not
into an
play
area where we've
until
lost a few pelicans.
2019.
Have them on the
So
lookout for
that'll
any
be very
survivors.
satisfying for me.
You got it, Dalton.
I am a huge Halo
Crimson,
fan. I
you
just,
heard that? Eyes open.
yeah, I didn't love this game that it forced you to play on Xbox One. I was a big 360 guy. I didn't have an Xbox One on launch, so.
Spartans, good to see you. Spartan Esposito, Fire Team Forest. We got shot down trying to secure the hill. Glad to see you're still in one piece, Esposito. Forest are joining with Crimson for the duration. Understood, Spartan Miller. Roland, explain your plan. Crimson needs a power supply for the harvester, and there's a suitable supply at the top of this mountain. All right, Crimson, onward and upward. Requiem's still moving towards the sun, but we're okay for now. Secure the
Oh,
gate,
come
Spartans.
Hold on, my cat is... I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but my cat is trying to get food out of her auto feeder. We're just gonna feed her 10 minutes, really. Focus on pinpoint with mission. Why is there not a Goss?
Phantom inbound on Crimson's position.
Where are you going, dude? Alright, we finished pinpoint. What do we really need to work on here? That's pretty much it. Heavy enemies and vehicles and just finishing missions, so not too bad at all. And the Forerunner Blue challenge as well. Hey, you guys suck at driving, let's go.
Golden to Crimson. Phantom coming your way.
Holy hell! Give me a hunter or something at least from the challenge here. Actually, I think I'm gonna kill myself so I can get a Forerunner weapon. Like, I don't even need to do pinpoint anymore. Let's switch to my Canadian class. There we go. So we've got some fun skins on here. Ooh, that counted as a vehicle, actually.
Mop up the last of them. Roland, have we got a way through here? Marking it now.
It is kind of interesting because I'm playing on my TV in my living room. I've got my TV. I've got a smaller 1080p TV. I have my 8K up here and my 1080p down here, which is hooked into my laptop. And my laptop also has the same screen on it because I'm doing remote play. Because my capture card just kind of sucks, honestly. And I don't want it to be affected because, like, with my 8K, I've got 4K 120 FPS, right? So I'm doing remote play to my laptop. And then I'm passing it over to this TV right here so it can be full screen. Because I think when on my second episode when I did remote play before, I didn't have another screen, so I couldn't make it full screen for the stream. I had to kind of like stretch it to fit, which was annoying. So that's something I wanted to do this time was have another screen here so I could actually make it full screen, make the stream 1% nicer for anyone who did watch it. Yeah, like I said, I put a capture card on my. Put a capture card on my birthday list. I think it's the Elgato S Plus. So I think that one does 4K at 60 pass through and 1080p at 60 recording. So that would be nice for like a Let's Play sort of thing at least. But the 120 is just indispensable when it comes to playing online. Like the first hour of the show every week, playing online SWAT, and that 120 FPS is just, it's next level, you know what I mean? It's something you don't really like understand until you experience it, so.
That's everything. Shields down. Okay, into the structure. Targets on your HUD.
Suicide fronts everywhere. It's heavy metal. I have more for heavy metal. No ammo here at all.
Roland, what are we looking for? That, right there. That's a Covenant comm panel. Indeed it is. Press the button right in the middle and watch the fun. Miller, you might want to give Crimson a heads up. Lich inbound. Of course there's a Lich inbound. Why else would I have had Crimson trigger the alarm? Roland, you can't just... They're gonna steal the Lich's engine core and use it to power the harvester. You could have warned us what your plan was.
But that wouldn't be fun, sir. What even is a Lich? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Okay, why are you running into me? Not okay. I already finished the Forerunner one? Oh, that's different. Oh, I did. And I'm using them for no reason. Come on, heavy metal. There we go. 2 more heavy metal.
Fine. The Lich will deploy its troops, then fall back and pepper the area with turret fire. That's when they're most vulnerable to a boarding action by Crimson. Trust me, I've thought of everything.
more for heavy metal. Yes. Alright, now we just need to finish this level. Sure, this is only chapter 3. Oh, I can go in now, can I? Oh, I guess I can. How the heck am I gonna go in, Roland? I'm so confused. What is happening? Can I go in this ship yet? Like, what? Am I going in? Am I... Gosh. Hey! How's it going, Josh? Thanks for joining, man. Going pretty good. We did about an hour of Halo 4 PvP. So basically just SWAT the whole time. And I went positive 6 out of the 7 games. So that was fun. Then we switched over and we're doing some Halo 4 Spartan Ops, which I think you were here last time I did Halo 4 Spartan Ops, so we're on the last chapter, or we're on the last episode. There's 10 episodes, we're on episode 10, we're on chapter 3. So after this, I will have beaten everything in this game on normal difficulty, so I'm very excited. So we're gonna try and get through the rest of episode 10 today. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I tried the camera out on episode 2. Kind of messed it up a little bit. My audio was all messed up. By the way, let me know if my audio sounds okay, because I put some filters on Streamlabs. But I've been really busy, so I didn't really spend too much time on it. So I really hope that the audio is better. Joey! Dude, welcome. I appreciate you both showing up. Especially you, Joey. This is your first time. It says right in my chat. First time chat. But yeah, Josh, Joey, thank you both for showing up. You guys are awesome. Your audio for the mic and game sound fine. Thank you, Joey. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm actually using a remote play. Twitch be exposing people. Yeah, man, you never joined my stream before, pouty face. Just kidding. I don't care. I am very confused. Am I seriously just sitting here, like, with waves of enemies? I thought I was supposed to go in there and steal it. Like, steal some power core or something. But it just keeps dropping enemies off.
Still got some stragglers out there.
Still got some stragglers. Okay, yeah, just trying to kill people. Oh, wow. Still some stragglers. They're literally hunters. Ah! Yeah, audio sounds great all around. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, I listened back to episode 2 of this weekly grind show I've been doing, and I was just so disappointed because I just bought the new Razer Siren X. I was so mad that the audio sounded so... There was just a buzz, like, the entire time, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I put some filters on, so... Can I go in now? Oh no, hold on. This thing's blowing up and not blowing. Should be a broadcaster or something? Joey, that's way too kind. That's way too kind. Especially you got the great accent. I've just got a Midwestern accent. My wife did say, okay, now I need a jetpack. My wife did say when she first met me, like, we had been texting for so long, and then she met me, and she was like, "This voice is so deep." Like, she was, she was really, I guess, really into that. So, it's like, having this voice my whole life, I don't think my voice is deep, but I suppose it is. I've never heard of this covenant structure before. I don't know what this is. Just got out of work. I will have to drive home, but I'm just walking at the moment. Nice, Josh. Thanks for joining, man. I really appreciate it. It stinks. I was talking about this earlier in this stream when nobody was here, but it stinks because I was trying to come up with like a consistent, you know, once a week schedule to do this like little weekly grind show. But the only time I'm free is when everyone else is working. So it kind of stinks because, like, you know, not much of a live stream as it is just me. Oh, I have to. I thought this was a scare for a second. I have to take the core and upload it. Ah. What is a lich? What is a lich? Never heard of a lich. Is this fake? Is this from the books or something? Yeah, like I was saying, it kind of stinks because I come up with a consistent schedule. I've got my 3 clips a week on YouTube. I've got my compilation videos I just started on YouTube. And then these Twitch... Oh, I'm not even watching it. It blows up. Whoops. These Twitch live streams, I've just been putting the VOD on YouTube on Thursdays because I do them on Wednesdays. But the only time I can actually go live is during the work week, during the day when people are working. So it's just... It stinks. It really does stink. But I appreciate both of you showing up. It really means a lot. So. And I had a little stream element where the chat was supposed to come up, but I don't know what happened since episode 2. It's not working anymore. So that kind of stinks too. You don't want to piss me. Okay, hold on. Said I have a great voice for broadcasting, and then Josh agreed. That's way too kind of both of you. And then Joey, you said I don't want to piss you off. But what do you think about the Pacers trade? Well, I'm sad. That's all I have to say about it. I'm very hopeful and happy for my team, and good for the Pacers. But golly, am I sad. It's just depressing to now know that the last time I saw Domantas Sabonis play live was the last time I was going to see him play live. Like, it almost feels like he's dead. Like, that's how it feels to me, where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like I've lost someone near and dear to me, even though he's just going to another team. It's just really, really, really sad. Because he's my favorite player in the entire league. So, I was just hoping, like, keep Sabonis and trade the rest of the team. Like, I don't care. Like, get rid of everyone else. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, when I saw that Sabonis, like, Turner's still on the team. Like, I know he's not really valuable, but what's his name? From the Kings. Okay, we only have one more mission to do to finish our challenges. You streamed by yourself for a minute, says Josh. It's good to practice without any pressure. Yeah, it's good to, like, kind of have to vamp and figure out what to say. It is kind of nice. But it's also nice to have people to respond, you know. Halliburton, that's thank you, Joey. I agree. I think Halliburton is terrific, but I really, really like Sabonis. Dude, how can you not like Sabonis? He's the most likable guy, you know? Like, drives me nuts. It really drives me nuts. And I get it. I get how the trade worked because he is so valuable. He's the best player on our team. He was the best player on the Pacers. So I get it. And everyone's been saying left and right, you know, Halliburton is worth it. And it's like, oh, I can't believe they got rid of Halliburton. I can't believe they got rid of Halliburton. Which is why I'm hopeful. And I hope that the Pacers can do something. If the Pacers don't get better from this trade, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, because you don't get rid of Sabonis for nothing. That's all I got to say. He is the best player on our team. He's the most likable guy in the league, besides, like, Giannis, which maybe you guys are disagreeing with me on that, but I love Giannis. But Sabonis, like, I just, like, my heart sunk. Oh my gosh, I'm getting destroyed. Yeah, Josh, I mean, I've just kind of gotten used to streaming to no audience, so I can't help but agree with you that it's nice to, like, just have to vamp. Like, I catch myself, because this show is kind of a mix of, like, oh my gosh! It's a mix of me playing, MCC, trying to get my weeklies done, but it's also kind of like a just talking sort of thing, or just chatting, where we talk about, you know, the week. It's a weekly grind every week, so what's been going on with me for the week. So I've been, like, writing stuff down on my phone, like, what happened to me this week, because all the days kind of run together when you work from home. But happy to say that my daughter got to go back to grandma's today for the first time in 2.5 weeks. Everyone's testing negative over there, so finally have a day to myself to stream without worrying about how long I'm streaming, because my last 2 episodes were mini episodes and no one was there, so it was kind of sad. But I'm also learning, like, how to do the face cam and my mic and all this different stuff, so definitely a Twitch noob, and I'm pretty focused on YouTube. I'm gonna die in this section like 7 times before I get past it. Rough. I'll get home, I'll definitely be in the chat. Good to see you, Mr. Shirley and Joey. Thank you so much for joining, Josh. I really appreciate it, man. But that said, Joey, if you're still there, what's been going on for you this week, man? What's been your weekly grind this week? I know you're big on Twitch. I love watching your Halo Infinite Twitch, and I know that you've been playing Pokemon. So everybody should go check out Joey King 25 on Twitch. Check out his streams, and definitely go check out the Josh Taylor. He just left, but go check out his Twitch as well. If you're watching on YouTube, their links will be in the description in my little shout out section that I do each week. So oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, Joey, everyone should go check out Joey. I don't know if I can do a little shout out thing. I've not set up any of this stuff up, so we're just gonna, like, fake it till we make it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. But everybody should go check out Joey. He has the best energy, and I absolutely love watching his streams.
Drop pod incoming.
Pod incoming. Pretty much the same. Work, stream, sleep. Yes. I 100% get that. And my work and my personal life are very intertwined now that I work my full-time job and my part-time job, both from home. I'm stuck. I work my full-time job, cybersecurity engineer, from home. I work my part-time job from home. And then this past 2.5 weeks, I've had my daughter with me. So yeah, my personal life and my work life are very much locked together right now. But that's why today's been nice. I took a long shower. You know, I took a long time to set up my stream instead of just rushing it to get it out. you know, because I do want to have that content out each week. That's why last week I didn't even have my base game. I didn't use Streamlabs. I just streamed from the Xbox. Because I do want it out there. I do want to get my thoughts out of my head each week, or like what's been going on with me for the week. Yeah, you're saying, Joey's, you're saying I love Halo, but oh my gosh, Pokemon, I'm addicted. It's so much fun, and that's amazing. I was talking with one of my good friends on Twitter, Colt Weaver, and he was just telling me like how so much fun it is. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but I don't know, it seems like, and I don't know why I'm not, because I was talking to Colt and he's like, yeah, I just love like the collector side of it. I don't have to like add anything to my house, but I'm still like satisfying that collector side of me. I'm like, why is that never clicked with me? Because I'm a huge collector, I'm a huge completionist. Like, you would think that Pokemon would be my jam, but I don't know, it's just never really clicked for me. The one that I did play the most of, that ghost just disappeared. The one that I did play the most of was Heart Gold for the DS Lite. My friend got it for me for Christmas one year because he knew that I'd never played a Pokemon before, and he was like, you have to play it. He was just like demanded it of me. So I was like, okay, I'll play it. And I was playing my DS a lot more back then. So, oh no, get out of here. So that was kind of, oh no. That was my one I played. I played Heart Gold for about a week, and I got stuck. I didn't know how to progress, and then I just stopped playing. But it was fun. I mean, I captured some Pokemon, I named them. I think I might have even evolved somebody at some point. But yeah, is it Arceus or Arceus? It looks so cool. I know some people are mad, like, it's a prequel, right? So there's no like gyms and stuff like that. So I don't know how you feel about that, Joey. How do you feel about the lack of gyms and stuff like that? I know there's like boss battles or something. I don't know. I haven't played it. So I played my Switch the other night for the first time in months, and I played some Super Mario Party Challenge Road because that's all I need to finish to 100% that game. And I wanted to 100% it last year, and I like, didn't play my Switch for months. So.
It's making it difficult to sort out the data. I've got some theories. Any you care to share? Not yet.
I feel like I'm gonna die. I hate the Mantis because I always feel like I'm gonna die. Because your shields can go down, and then you just take like so many more hits after your shields go down than you normally would. Love the gameplay. Oh, hold on. But I like it. They made it more of an actual RPG, and yeah, this technically like the first Pokemon, like yeah, the origins sort of. Love the gameplay. The only thing that's bad is the graphics. They're really bad. Yeah, I've seen people talk about that too, and they're like, if you want 4K, then don't play Switch. It's like, why shouldn't we expect that nowadays? It doesn't make any sense. I was really hoping, like, when they did that OLED reveal, that it would have been something like a Switch Pro or higher resolution, at least docked. Like, give me 4K docked. You know, it doesn't. It's bizarre. And I know that Nintendo Direct was today too. Did you watch any of that? Magic, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Let's see, people just love to hate. Yeah, no, that's Twitter in a nutshell, so I don't know why I'm surprised. New game comes out, and they zoom in 300 times and say that the graphics are bad, but I guess this time it is kind of the case for Pokemon, so. Magic, this is your first time chatting in my chat, I'm being told. So thanks for joining, man, I really appreciate it. I joined your stream the other day, and oh, you have COVID, so I finally have some free time now. I hope you feel better, dude. Seriously. But I joined your stream the other day, and it was nice to hear your voice, because every time we've been in a party together, you don't really talk much. But I couldn't understand a word you were saying, because you were speaking German. So, I appreciate you being bilingual enough to, like, be able to talk to me, and I'm sorry that don't understand German as much as I used to. When did I stream? You were playing, Sea of Thieves. You were just running around playing Sea of Thieves. Is that right? I thought it was you. You were speaking German. I didn't, but I'm catching the direct now. Joey, let me know if something crazy happens in the direct. But I remember the last one being disappointing. Magic, I swear you streamed Sea of Thieves. You were just like running around. Yeah, you were running around the like the little base at the beginning, and you were just like saying so much stuff in German. And I was like, it's nice to hear her talk so much, but I wish I knew what you were saying. Can I just jump off this edge? Yes. Every time we're in a party chat together, you don't say a word. I'm like, okay, this guy just is a mute, I guess, even though he's very talkative on Twitter. And then I joined your stream, and you're talking like crazy, and I loved it. But I wish I understood more German. I took some German lessons in like, middle school. I just wanted to learn German, and I got Rosetta Stone for my computer. And if you were people watching people watching the stream earlier, I was talking about this computer earlier when I was archiving all this stuff. But it crashed, and I got a new computer, and for some reason, the Rosetta Stone like would not let me use it on a different computer. It was really annoying. So, wasted my money, and I never learned German as much as I wanted to. I can still count to like 10, but that's about it.
Still got some stragglers out there. Got it. Crimson, marking the door override for you now.
Yeah, I tried to use that earlier, Roland or Miller, I'm not sure who. Don't know if we'll be able to finish. What a bummer with the computer. I know, dude. It was really annoying. Like, I wanted to learn German, and it was like, sorry, you already installed this on a different computer. I was like, yeah, that computer broke. But let me download this on this computer. And it's like, sorry, even though you have the physical disc, and you're putting the disc in this computer, we don't believe that you bought this. Like, what the hell? You should, because I just want to learn another language. What's so wrong about that? And nowadays you got like Duolingo on your phone and stuff like that. I'm sure Rosetta Stone just got some sort of app or something. But that new computer that I got back then, I just actually sold it today. Because it was very, very old. It got me through middle school and high school. And I sold it for parts today. It was sad, but also great. I'm glad it was done. That one, and then my college one I talked about earlier, I accidentally pushed a pencil all the way through. A golf pencil all the way through the hinge. Oh my goodness, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Literally on fire. Oh, the stream quality is good. Thanks, Magic. I appreciate that. Got my laptop and then a 1080p TV and then my 8K TV. So I'm watching my 8K TV and then I've got my TV over here, HDMI'd to my laptop, and then I'm remote playing. My Xbox is literally right next to the computer. But I'm doing remote play. How am I supposed to get down there? And where is Amanda? So I'm remote playing to my computer, which the HDMI is on that screen, and then that's what's being streamed. So I'm glad to hear it doesn't look stupid or bad or anything like that. And I'm gonna be lurking. Thanks, Joey. I really appreciate you joining, bro. I really do. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that the mic audio, or the audio is okay, and the video is okay, and the game is okay. Like, I'm glad all of it is looking decent. So, good to know. Love being able to catch you. I really am so happy that you're able to join, Joey. Thank you. Oh no!
Let's get the power supply back to the
Oh my
harvester and
god,
get the
I
hell off
almost
this
just
planet.
killed myself. Alright. I would normally typically end it here because I think we've been at 2 hours, but I really want this achievement, so we're going to play the final Spartan Ops mission. And it's funny to see how dark it's gotten since I started streaming. I don't know, should I turn this light on? Is it too dark? What do you think, Magic? Is it too dark? Is this better or worse? Let me know. Feedback is nice to have instead of just talking to myself. All right, episode 10, chapter 5. Now it's better. Sweet. Yeah, you can see my living room here. My dog is hanging out right there. But is it better for you now? I mean, there is a light on my 8K.
Commander Palmer, Crimson are back the harvester. They've got the power supply.
I think it was the windows was letting light in earlier, so it was a nice natural lighting that wasn't like directly on my TV.
You guys are the last ones down there.
Gosh, this freaking like
Here we go, Crimson. The final stretch. Clear the area between here and the harvester.
the harvester. This map, I've been on this map so many times. They really had to like make this map like story relevant so they could use it over and over. Oh, I got sniped. Oh my gosh. So annoying. You killed me the first time, buddy. Get out of here. My wife is calling me again. She's gonna be like, "You're still streaming?" Alright, I'm gonna take a 2-second break.
Just check the nav data. Weapon's getting awfully close to her star. Let's move quickly, Crimson. Shortly.
Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. She just got off work, so she was calling me. But Magic, you said you are a Halo noob, which I knew that you were a Halo noob. This is Halo 4 Spartan Ops. It's sort of an episodic DLC, story DLC that they did. The first time they ever did any sort of like story DLC sort of thing. So, which I hope they do more of a traditional one in Halo Infinite, like just a regular DLC. But what's cool about this one is I'm not playing as Master Chief. I'm playing as my multiplayer Spartan, called like Crimson 6 or some shit like that. So all of my like, God, I have like no ammo. All of my like customizations and stuff carry through. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. So, and I saw somebody, I was talking about this earlier, I saw somebody say it'd be cool if when they do bring in co-op for Infinite, if they do like player 1 is Master Chief and players 2, 3, and 4 are their multiplayer Spartans. I think that'd be so cool because there is a story for multiplayer for the first time like ever. Because that's how all free-to-play like battle pass stuff is these days. You have to have that overarching story. But it would be cool if they could bring that into the the multiplayer. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. So let's see. Yeah, this is the final episode. There's 10 episodes because they release like weekly as episodes, and each episode has 5 chapters. So this is the final episode and the final chapter of that episode. This is episode 10, chapter 5. So I'm about to finish all of the Halo 4 Spartan Ops on Master Chief Collection for the first time on normal difficulty. So that's why I wanted to extend the stream a little bit, which I probably shouldn't have done because my wife just called me. But I was like, hey, I gotta go and wrap this stream up. So I cannot. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Will it give me any weapons to actually kill a hunter, please? Didn't know there were ever. Yeah, dude. Every Halo has DLCs. It's usually just multiplayer map packs. Halo 3 and Reach had the Mythic map pack, the Heroic map pack, the Legendary map pack, which is just new maps and stuff like that. And then Halo 4 was the first. That was all Bungie. Was Halo 3, Halo Reach, and then Halo 4 was the first one to kind of like break the mold and say, okay, we're gonna do these DLCs, but they're gonna be story DLCs. But then they didn't really like. It was kind of a response to Firefight. I don't know if you've ever seen Firefight, where it's PvE, but that's the same sort of thing here, where I could have 3 other people in here with me, and if you die, it's not like campaign where you like reset. You just keep going. So it's kind of more like Firefight and multiplayer in that way, where you just respawn. I cannot kill this fucking hunter. He's driving me nuts. So yeah, that's kind of the only time they've ever done story DLC was Spartan Ops, which I'm super excited for some proper story DLC in Infinite. Can we seriously be done? I have no grenades. Oh my gosh. Oh! Yeah, I played Firefight with a friend in Halo Reach once. Yeah, Reach has the best Firefight, hands down.
Slot it in and you can power up the harvester.
Thank God. What?
Excellent work. Control room's open. Get in there.
Alright, I'm going.
Fire controls. Right there. Not exactly difficult. So easy a grunt can do it.
I like how Infinite has the infinite sprint too. There's so much about Halo 4 that when I play it, I do it wrong because I've got Infinite in my head. I was talking about this earlier, like mantling, pinging, and stuff like that. Like when I look at it, it makes me think of
Mining lasers open
Infinite, but it's obviously not Infinite. So.
We're in.
Miller, just tell me when you're done. DeMarco, wake up! On your 6!
Let's get in the cave, Crimson. We don't have much time.
Oh yeah, I know Crossfire is coming out really soon. Are you excited for that, Magic? I've seen you tweet about it a couple times. that it was coming out. So how you? Oh, it's available in 25 minutes, bro. You're gonna jump from my stream straight over to playing Crossfire. That's amazing. I love it. I'll be the bridge for you there. Watch some good old classic Halo as you prepare for Crossfire. Oh boy. Can you pick up the weapon? Thank you. Well, that's exciting. Hope it's fun, dude. I've seen some people like say negative stuff about it, but I'm like, game's not even out yet. And I honestly don't even know what it is. I know it's first-person shooter. Wow, I just got destroyed by those crawlers. But I don't even know what it is really. Is it like a modern military shooter? Like, I have no idea. I'm so wrapped up in Halo that I don't even like know what's going on with Call of Duty this year for the first time in years. I mean, other than them getting acquired.
Look at that. I don't see the artifact. Good point. Crimson, clear the area. I'll find what you're looking for.
Shit. Gosh. Oh no! Yeah, we'll see. It's a classic old school Counter-Strike like shooter. I hoped they would bring back dual wielding in Halo Infinite. I don't care. I know I should. Halo 3 is my favorite. Halo 2 is in my top 3. I don't care about dual wielding. It hasn't been in this game since Halo. What? ODST? I don't even think ODST had dual wielding. Like, it's been a long time since we've had dual wielding. I don't know why people are like suddenly mad. Doesn't. I mean, if I want dual wielding, I'll just play MCC, which I do every single week. I think it's a much more balanced experience without it. And I love the infinite multiplayer and just the combat loop and the gameplay. I think is very, very tight. So.
That's everyone. Nice work. Looks like this is the path deeper.
Halo 1 did not have it. I'm looking at what you're saying. Halo 3 didn't really have much dual wielding either. No, Halo 2 and 3 are the only ones that did have it. I'm like positive.
Roland, why is the door
2 and 3, that's it.
Looks like power's off to the whole area. Quickly,
1 did
Roland,
not have
Red
dual
Wing's not
wielding.
slowing down.
I'm like
Power source
certain of
located.
that. What I'm not certain on is if Reach had it or ODST had it. Halo 2 is your favorite at the moment. Halo 2 is amazing. It's goated. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Which ones have you played? I mean, did you play through all of them, or? Hey, boss, I only played them once. I know. Okay, so you played all of them. Got you. I was just saying that it hasn't had it for a while. And that I don't really, like, I'm not worried about it as much as everyone else seems to be. Get out of here, Watcher. Ah! I'm like running out of ammo all the time right now. It's really annoying. Give me that scatter shot. Give me that scatter shot. Still have to play 4 and 5 and finish Infinite. 4 is great. It's completely underrated in my opinion. 5 is, I mean, everyone knows what 5 is. And Infinite I love. I beat it on normal.
Let's move for the purpose.
Then I did the speedrun on easy, no exploits used, and now I'm on heroic. So I'm super hyped for co-op. And everything else. Like I was saying earlier, story DLCs would be cool. I mean, if there's a 10-year plan, and just the way it ends, it does feel like it's opening itself up for DLC. So,
Almost there. We just might make it.
definitely need to finish Infinite, man.
That's it. That's what we're after.
Alright, I think
Roll it.
we're almost done here, folks.
Reach their artifact. Done and done. Take it offline, Crimson.
Yes, sir.
Artifacts off the network. Only Majestic's target remains. And I don't think Requiem appreciated it. Commander Palmer, Crimson has their artifact offline.
Acknowledged. Excellent work.
Spartan Miller, that whole place is gonna come down on Crimson's head. I noticed, Roland. Crimson, move now! Get out of there!
I'm moving, I'm moving! I'm moving! Oh, what the heck? Whoa!
Things could be weird down there, Crimson. Be careful. Gravity's just gonna get weirder.
Oh no! What's happening? Gravity's getting weirder! Oh no! What's happening? Oh boy, get out of here. I don't need you.
Some of the more religiously devout, it seems. They'll reactivate the artifact if you give them the chance.
Oh, come on. I gotta kill these guys and the gravity's getting weirder. Get out of here, bro. On my face. Gravity is getting hella weird. I mean, that's what Roland said, so I was just making fun of him. Why am I moving so fast, too? That's so bizarre. Maybe it's because gravity's getting weirder.
That's the last of them.
Run.
Where the hell is Murphy?
Where's
He should be
Murphy?
here. Murphy, come in. Settle down. I didn't go nowhere. Just had to fall back to keep from getting
Hey, what a good ending.
I've got him, Miller. Run our way out. Great work,
Hopefully with my
Crimson.
remote
Now
play,
hurry
you
back
guys will be able to
Vanity
see
so we can all
the
go.
achievement bot. Goodness. Well, there we go, folks. Finished all episodes of Spartan Ops on normal difficulty. Oh, I got my weekly challenge too. Let's turn that in. Alright. Now that we have finished our challenges for the week, we've got 16 season tokens to spend. So we did pretty good. Just had competitive and objective left, and I'll finish these MOA statues later on, and I'm not playing Legendary on this game. I'd rather play Infinite. So considering that the challenges just reset today, this is some pretty good work. So first, let's go check out the exchange. This is what I was talking about earlier. See what's... Ooh, I definitely want this injured Romeo helmet off for firefight. We're gonna spend 5 on him. Just waste 5, just like that. And I don't really care about this Ryan stuff, so that's fine. But let's check and see what's next week so we can save some. Not really much next week. Ryan, rocket launcher. Ryan, Warthog. I guess we'll do that. Kind of looks like the Rockstar Infinite Warthog. And then a golden pistol. Alright, so let's save 5. So we got 6 to spend. So let's go back to season 8 and let's spend 6. Ooh, we're gonna get to the next page. That's exciting. 3, 4, 5, 6. Page 7. Ooh. Cool. Let's get this bird mask too. Let's get claws. And his shoulders. Ooh, or do we want these shoulders? And do we want this helmet? Or do we want these shoulders? Or these shoulders? Or this helmet? Boy, this is a great page. Let's get these shoulders. I like those. I'll save 5 points for next time. Cool. Alright, well, that's gonna about do it for me. I thank Josh Taylor and Joey King and Magic. Thank you guys so much for joining. It really means a lot. Yeah, it was just fun to talk to people, and I'm glad that we extended it a little bit longer and that we got that achievement, and I can put in my note that I finished Spartan Ops, and maybe I'll start working on it on Legendary. Doubtful, but there's always an opportunity to do that. So thanks so much for everybody that joined. Check me out on Twitter, you know, Mr. Chivalry everywhere across all the different platforms, on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Obviously my YouTube, this will be up tomorrow, the VOD, so if you're watching this on Thursday, so make sure you like and subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what's going on with you this past week. So, but yeah, thanks so much for everybody that joined, and I'll catch you next week for episode 5 of The Weekly Grind.